Britt, welcome to Istanbul. How was your trip to here?
Thank you. It was good. We had one flight. I slept the whole time. So when I woke up, I was in Istanbul. So that was great.
Yeah, and did you come to the European side or the Asian side?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
It was a big airport. That's all I know.
Okay, then there must be huge traffic in between the route as well.
Also that I don't remember. I was sleeping also there.
So you're here, Andrea is also here, your boyfriend. Then who's taking care of Mats, your lovely dog?
Yeah, we had to find a dog sitter to look for my dog for the next days that we're not in Florence. Usually I have a friend in Florence who's like keeping him at home, but now we had a dog sitter, so I was a little bit like, how is it gonna go? Please send me some pictures, send me some videos. But I think he's fine and sleeping and walking and just being happy.
Yeah, I think he doesn't miss you much with the dog sitting.
I hope he does actually.
I'm a dog parent as well, so I know how you feel.
You know how I feel, exactly. It's like a kid.
Yeah, you wish you can bring him here?
Yeah, I would love to, but like I don't think he would like the airplane.
No, I don't think so too. Let's move on with volleyball. I want to ask the game about you played against Vera Volley 2 days ago. It was a tough loss. What would you like to say about the game? Like, what went wrong?
Of course, we know Milano is a really strong team in our Italian league. I think we were well prepared for the game. We know what we had to do, but then during the match, we didn't really do what we were asked to do. They have great attackers. We were digging not so much. It's at least a team that you have to like let them doubt a little bit in attack, and actually everything was working for them. So then it gets really easy for them. For us, yeah, a lot of difficulties, ups and downs during the match, and I really think we never really came to our rhythm, which is sad. But I hope we'll have other opportunities to play against them.
You're in the top four position right now with the likes of Vera Volley, Novara and Imoco. And as you know, Imoco has been dominating the league and also all the other Italian cups for the past couple of years. Do you think you can challenge it? Because Imoco is having tough games as well. For example, Chieri pushed them to 5 sets just
Absolutely.
2 days ago. Do you think you can challenge them for the title?
Yeah, I think the really great thing about the Italian league is that like you don't have easy teams. Every single match you have to keep pushing, you have to be there, because even against the last team of the league, you can lose points if you're not there with your head. Like also Chieri made a great match against Conegliano. I think everybody is able to challenge each other, and I think with the first 4 in our league, we are really close, but you have to be always ready and always at 120%, not just 100%. I think we have the team and the opportunities and the abilities also to challenge everybody, also Conegliano. But the most important thing is that right now to like keep growing as a team, keep improving, and to be ready for the end of the season to approach the match in another way.
And you just mentioned there is like huge competition in Italian league, and Italian teams and Turkish teams are competing for the Champions League title, just as we had seen for the past couple of years. Who do you think is going to win this Champions League title? A Turkish team, Italian team, or you want to say you?
I think an Italian team.
Do you have any specific one in mind?
I hope it's gonna be us. No, I mean, it's still far away. We're still in the pool phase. We're at the last match right now. We need a really great result tomorrow. And then after that, every single match is important. Every single match is like in or out. So that's a lot more difficult. Like you said, the Italians and the Turkish teams are really competitive and really close to each other. So I think also the next few matches are going to be great to watch for all the fans.
And speaking of upcoming matches, you're playing against Eczacıbaşı tomorrow. You got 3 points in 4 sets, beating them like last month or so. Since that match, they won the Club World Championship by beating Vakıfbank in the final. What do you think of Eczacıbaşı now, and how do you think the game will go tomorrow?
My opinion never changed. I know it's a very strong team. We also knew when they came to Scandicci to play for the Champions League that they were very strong. I think we had a great day, but after that they also won the World Club Championship. So at the team, I think they got even more confident, which is great for them, and it's gonna be more tough for us, I think. Also playing in Istanbul, in Turkey, I know how Turkish fans are. It's really nice to play in front of them, but it's also very hard to play in front of them. For sure, if they're not cheering for you, but against you. But no, I know it's a great team. I hope we're gonna be ready. We just need to push. We need to get our level back and not the game we played against Milano. And I think we're also ready to fight again.
As you just mentioned, the fans. 2 years ago, when you were leaving Ankara, you thanked the fans for the atmosphere after the VNL. Are you excited for tomorrow's atmosphere?
Absolutely. I always look forward to playing in Istanbul or just in Turkey in general, because it's always very nice. I have great memories also with Belgian national team playing in Turkey. The games against Turkey are very hard because they're always very loud for Turkey, and every time we serve it's like boo, but it's something I like, so it's okay. On the other hand, when you're not playing against Turkey and they like your team, they also start cheering for you, so I really enjoyed also playing here in Turkey with the Belgium team, and maybe tomorrow it's gonna be against us, but let it just be a full gym and we'll enjoy it.
So you enjoyed when Turkish fans cheered for you, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Speaking of which, in 2020, in the behind-the-scenes video of her podcast, you told Kim Michael that you were going to have to bring everything into 2 bags, and you were already thinking of the day, a possible day, that you were going to play in Turkey. Having already played 6 years in Italy, at this moment, do you still consider playing in Turkey at some point?
I'm very happy in Italy right now. I also love the team where I'm right now. I love Scandice, I love everything about it. I love the city, the team, the society, so I feel very lucky to be there. Of course, I always keep every kind of possibility open. Maybe one day, who knows, that Turkey is still going to be a possibility, but for the moment I'm very happy in Italy, but never say never.
I just mentioned your boyfriend, Andrea. Do you talk about volleyball when you leave the pitch, when you leave the practice, or do you just leave it all on the court and you just talk about other stuff?
We often try to stay at home, like, basta, we don't talk about volleyball anymore, but it's just not only our job, it's a big part of our life. We like it, we love it, so it's normal that we also confront each other about volleyball. We share our ideas, we talk about it. You have a good match, you come home, you talk about volleyball. You have a bad match, you talk even more about volleyball. So it's just something we live with, but of course we also have other things to talk about. It's not only volleyball, but yeah, we talk a lot about volleyball.
I'd like to talk about Maja Onjanovic, a Turkish fan favorite and legend of the game.
Absolutely.
How does it feel to play with her, and how does it feel to play against her when you play in the practice?
I think it's just one of the biggest opportunities in your life to have played with Maja Onjanovic. She's not only an idol for a lot of girls, she's just one of the best setters in the world. I remember when I was very young, like 15 years, they wanted to make me a setter. I've been watching hours of video of Maja, how she does it, and I still don't understand. Still now on practice, sometimes I'm like, how? How? So yeah, it's amazing. It's great to play with Maja, the way she just reads the game, how she goes, the hands, she's like, you're unable to read it, it's impossible. Also for us, when we play against her during practice, like, you get crazy, you really get crazy, but yeah, it's amazing.
I don't know if you know, but she hasn't won a Champions League gold yet. Maybe this year is the lucky year for you and also Maja.
I remember at the beginning of the season we asked, like, for some girls it was the first time in Champions League. For Maja it was already one of many times she played in Champions League, and then she was like, yeah, but I never won gold. So I was like, ooh, so we gotta make work of that. But yeah, we always, of course, try to push and go to the limit. But yeah, I think for her it's even more important, and then she's ready to play the Champions League every time.
Now I want to talk about the national team a bit. So you have a big responsibility in terms of scoring and in terms of creating chances for the team. How do you feel about carrying this responsibility?
Yeah, in 2 teams I have completely different roles, I think. In national team I'm the girl who is attacking 60, 70, 80 balls, it depends on the match. And here I'm the person who is working hard in reception, in defense, and in attack I'm not having so many balls, but we have so many great attackers, so it's a role I really like also inside of this team. In Belgian national team we don't have so many great attackers, so I know I have a really big responsibility. I just try to go everywhere where I go, I try to go with the flow and see what my role is and what I can do for the team. In national team it's attacking a lot, sometimes even too much. But yeah, it's something I do for my jersey, do for my team, do for my country, and something I really like also.
As you just said, you get sometimes 50, 60 balls, and your game has lots of physicality in it. Like, you put lots of pressure on your joints, on your knees, on your ankles. And you had some quite serious injuries during your career, like not super big, but the important ones. How do you feel about it? Like, how do you overcome these injuries?
Yeah, like to be actually happy, nothing too bad. Yeah, knock off everything you haven't. Nothing too bad. I had some muscle injuries last few years, which is of course because of just doing too much, I think. You just find yourself in this situation where it's already too late, but you know Even if it was not too late, would I have done the same? Would I not have done the same? I think it depends, because it's still something you care about. You find yourself in a situation where you have to go and give 200% for your team, and you're just doing it. So it's difficult. It's something difficult to manage also. But yeah, it's just, when it happens, it's very frustrating, because you want to give everything over there, and you also want to be ready for the club season. And sometimes you find yourself like really in between, that you get injured, miss one of the parts of national team, and also miss the beginning of the next season because you're still recovering. But nothing too bad, and I hope nothing bad will ever happen.
And you just said when you're injured, you want to put everything on the court instead of just sitting out. And last summer, Turkish national team and Belgian national team played a really close match. It could go to a 5-set, but it was 32-30 for Turkey at the 4th set, and we won. Sorry for that.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder.
What do you remember about this match, and do you think it would be different if you played for the team?
First of all, I remember that the atmosphere was also great, because I don't know how many fans there were, but Brussels was pretty full, and it was the first match we could play in Brussels, because before we were in Kent, I think. So me entering this gym, seeing the fans and the atmosphere, and knowing already, oh, I'm not even warming up because I'm injured, I was getting like super pissed and really bad feeling, but okay. Then you have to make a change, a click, and be like, okay, now I'm gonna cheer for my team and like try to help in whatever possible way. They went very close, absolutely. If I could have changed the result, I don't think so. I think Turkey was very well prepared also to stop me. I know Santarelli also knows me from the Italian club, so maybe I could have done something for the team, yes. Would I have changed the result? I don't think so. I just felt very sad to not be on the court.
Okay, I have one final question about the national team. There has been some turmoil with the team earlier last summer, and it ended up with coach Mr. Gert van der Burg leaving. How did you think the last summer went for you overall, and what are your hopes for the upcoming summer?
We had a very tough summer, but we always had to focus with the European Championship in our head, and that was the most important moment in the summer. We played the Golden League with the idea, okay, how will we plan our rest periods? How will we plan to also give younger players the opportunity to progress during like the summer? So the Golden League was for us not like the most important thing, and I think we still did a great result over there. Then we had the change of coach, but of course the coach we have right now, we knew him already, was our second coach. I think Gert was great for this team because he knows us very well. He's a very good coach. I think we all had a great feeling with him, and I think we just, the moment he wasn't there anymore, we really went a little bit down because we missed it at the beginning, and we had to find like a new way of working together and everything. But at the end, I think everything worked out pretty well. I think overall it was not our best summer, absolutely not. But I know we have still like a young team who can do great things. And also in the next summer, we will have the Golden League, where we will use also the opportunity to use some younger players to see where we can arrive for the next few years.
And I have one final question. When you end your career, what is the piece that you want in your collection? A gold medal in Olympics or a Champions League title? Like, what is the missing piece that you want in your collection at the end?
I would absolutely love the Champions League, absolutely. The Olympics is for everyone a big dream, but just also knowing that Belgian national team is not at the level of Italian national team, the Turkish national team, the Serbians, like all the big national teams. It's a dream that I know that's gonna be really, really tough to achieve. So put the focus maybe on something that's a little bit like closer and a little bit more possible. And then of course, Champions League is a big thing and a big dream for everyone. So that's also something we work hard for every single day.
And finally, I ask this question to all the foreign players. Do you speak any Turkish words?
Teşekkürler.
Teşekkürler for the interview.
Oh yeah, teşekkürler for the interview,
Yes.
exactly. I'm just everywhere and be like, teşekkürler, teşekkürler.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.